get to leave my house! Hello everybody, welcome back to Trauma Team. We're here on a cliffhanger that I left myself weeks ago. Don't remember what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. Probably answering a call from little guy or something, because the computer has that little thingy on it. I haven't played this game in like a month. I miss it. I need to get back on recording and consistently posting. That's like the thing you hear the most from me. It's like, I'm sorry for not posting. Well, I'm working on it, I promise. I honestly, maybe I should cut down on streaming, but I don't want to cut down on streaming because then I wouldn't be streaming, and streaming is fun. Yeah, that's my problem. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Anyway. Whoa? Question mark? Now, to recap from last time, the man supposedly killed himself in a locked room. The man whose name I do not remember, Dennis something. Not Dennis Reynolds, that's the character from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dennis something. Dennis. That man. He kills himself, supposedly, but we are suspicious of that fact. And I think we left off on interviewing our old lady neighbor, who said an electrician came to our house around noon. I'm remembering things now. Oh, it's all coming back to me. Yeah, an electrician came to his house like 3 hours before he died, and in real life they wouldn't even investigate that, but we're investigating it. Anyway, little guy's calling us. It seems little guy's trying to contact me. I should turn on my computer and hear what he has to say. Thank God she fucking reminded me, because if I hadn't just remembered everything just then, we'd be fucked. We'd be majorly screwed right now. Now let's try sorting through the information that's been gathered so far. Oh, we're not gonna answer him? I feel like we should answer him. I don't know, now me, I feel like we should answer him.
Ah, little guy. Perfect timing.
Hello, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, Agent Booth? I mean, what?
It seems an electrician entered the deceased's room around noon on the day of the incident.
Have y'all seen Bones? I started rewatching Bones with my dad. I love that show so much. I forgot how fucking ridiculous it is.
If he's talked to your people, can you ask them for the recordings of the interview?
Okay, highly doubt they would have already interviewed this random electrician, but you know, this is a video game. Optimistic view of police investigations. Anyway.
Alright, I'll contact them immediately.
Please do. How's the analysis going?
Well, regarding the fracture on the corpse's finger,
That shit's broken.
the right index finger was fractured by an external force.
As opposed to an internal force? Yeah, the bone broke itself. Nothing to see here.
It's rather odd. There are no signs of healing in the fracture area.
That's what I was thinking about last episode. I was like, there's no signs of healing in the slash wrist wound. It's this one that had the no signs of healing. I was just remembering things in the wrong places in the wrong order. Don't mind me. I have played this game before.
No traces of healing.
That's almost a detriment to me at this point. That man was already dead. He was born with a broken finger. He was born with a broken finger, everyone. Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms, and at night I lie awake until my heart attacks put me to sleep. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. That has been your daily SpongeBob reference with Abby. You're welcome. There will probably be more this episode, or Bones references. You can never tell with me. I'm gonna say the right answer, which is the bone broke after he died. Yeah. Cursor, please.
That's right. Reactions to injury, like minute healing and hypodermic hemorrhaging, are vital reactions.
AKA, you gotta be alive.
They only occur while the body is still alive.
It's true.
Thus, if there were no vital reactions to this broken bone, the fracture happened...
Honestly, this shit could be made up, but hey.
It must have occurred after the person was already dead.
It's a video game. We're here to have fun.
That would have to be the case.
But seriously, I've been watching Bones recently, and just... There's absolutely no way they did not take at least a slight influence. It's the same shit I said about the diagnostic section in House, like... But the funny thing is when this game came out, I was like, I don't know, knee deep into my obsession with House and just entering my obsession with Bones. So like, it's like they took my TV tastes and made a video game at the time. Like, that's why I got so attached to this game. I was already attached to the Trauma Center series anyway, but like, I got extra attached to this one.
And to be clear, there's no way that the body was damaged during transport.
Are you sure about that? God, I read this creepy ass story. Well, I didn't. It was read to me by my lovely cousin Andy at twitch.tv/AndyB. Future Abby will put that up on the screen so you know how to spell it. During her stream, she was reading through some r/no sleep. And there was this story, and it was called like Return to Sender or something. And like this guy's neighbor had like mailed himself across state lines and the box got damaged during transport and he died in there. It was creepy as fuck. That's what I'm thinking about now. Thank you, Andy.
Take the utmost precautions when moving bodies.
Huh. I hadn't considered that until you brought it up. Still, I'll take your word for it.
But he seems so defensive now, me.
If his index finger was broken, using the hand would have caused a great deal of pain. With that in mind, he shouldn't have been able to use his right hand all that well.
But if it was broken after he died, that does suggest that it was messed with, but if you don't think, if the cut on his arm doesn't also happen after he died, then I don't know, the order of operations still theoretically could work out that he did it, quote unquote. Even though we know he didn't, because otherwise we wouldn't be having this video game. Alright, so we need to do some shit. So, well, we can't do anything with that one. Also, I tweaked some things according to a suggestion by Key to see if we could maybe hear the death phone calls. I turned off the volume to the Wii Remote. Oh, we won't know if that worked until next case, but thank you for the suggestion, Key. I really appreciate it. I hope it works. Anyway, slashing knife. But his right hand was fractured.
There was a wound in the left wrist and a fractured finger on the right hand. This seems odd because...
Bitch was dead. What seems odd about the broken finger and the slashed wrist... That's a weird typo. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say is. Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting typo. Okay. Dennis was actually left-handed. He didn't use a knife at all. It's this one. But, I'm gonna think about that typo for the rest of the night, probably. I never noticed it before. Then again, I haven't played this game in about 5 years, but I don't think I noticed it back then either. Injured hand.
The deceased would have had to hold the knife in his injured hand to cut his left wrist. Then he would have had to cut deep enough to sever the artery, putting pressure on his broken finger.
I'm still like, maybe I'm just dumb, but like, if his finger is proven to be broken after he died, they'd have to also prove that the knife injury happened after he died. Otherwise, he could have theoretically slashed his own wrist and then something broke his finger after he died. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I also could be very tired, because that's usually what I'm like.
Even if he was right-handed, this situation just doesn't add up.
Nothing about the situation adds up, to be fair. What could have caused it? I don't know. Odd, since the cause of death was supposed to be... Where's the cause of death? Oh. I already asked him about that. Nope, those don't make sense. I'm trying to find... There's this one about the time of death. This is about this. Cause of death. I mean, that doesn't work either. What, do I have to give it to him? Okay. See, this with the ... since the cause of death was supposed to be ... Feels like that should be combined with something, but I don't have a thing about his cause of death. Can I have him analyze this? I can't remember. Nope. Maybe I just need to exit and she'll tell me what to do.
Hello,
Correct.
Kikushima.
Got the small talk. What do you want?
So cold.
Got him!
HQ's questioned the electrician that the neighbor mentioned. I've sent you the recordings.
I see.
It seems HQ already knew who he was, so there wasn't a problem.
What does that mean? HQ already knew who he was? A random electrician?
Now we'll find out why that electrician went to the deceased's room.
Oh, okay. I guess we're We're gonna listen to this man. We're gonna listen to this Bioshock audio diary. Liam Richardson, 31, male, the electrician who visited Dennis's room the day of the incident. He was asked about what happened that day. Hello. Okay. God, I do not like. He looks like John Travolta. He looks like John Travolta. Help! Help! Wait, he like really looks like John Travolta. Not like young John Travolta, like right now John Travolta, or perhaps maybe like 5 to 10 years ago John Travolta. I haven't seen that man recently, but like, does he not look like John fucking Travolta right now? I'm sorry, that's random and out of nowhere, and I will play the video game now, but I'm not gonna unsee that for the rest of my life.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Whoops.
A murder? Yes, that's fine. A murder? Yes, that's fine. He said his air was broken and needed to be fixed.
He fixed the air.
He
should
fixed
focus
the
on that.
air. I guess that's
There's nothing
important.
odd about having a repairman come
Exactly.
to work on the ventilation system.
Why are you asking? Why are you making a card out of it?
But at the very least, Dennis was still alive when the electrician came. We need to learn about the deceased's condition at that time.
Oh, I have to go out and come back in? Fucking come on, video game. Come on. That's a little annoying. Okay, we were on like number 3.
He said his air was broken.
4.
That was around noon, I think.
Yep. Okay.
Yes. He said he needed it fixed that day, so I went straight there when I finished the job I was doing.
I've never heard of a electrician's office that can squeeze you in same day. So that's suspicious already. Not that she's gonna say that's suspicious. I'm just speaking from my own experience here, but yeah, anyway.
Yeah, it was really quick. All I had to do was swap out a cable.
Just a cable swap, huh? Sus.
Right. I think I was only there for about an hour.
Just an hour for a cable swap. I guess you have to go find a cable in your car or some shit. Look and make sure you got the problem figured out right.
The customer?
Oh, here we go.
Well, the way he looked, I wouldn't be surprised if he committed suicide.
The fuck does that mean? What if he just had resting bitch face? I say this as someone with resting bitch face. I would hope nobody said that about me. It's like, oh, from the way Abby looked, it's no wonder they committed suicide. It's like, bitch, what? It's not like I've never considered it, but I always have had the same resting bitch face, so if someone said that about me now, I'd be like, bitch, really?
Well, the way he looked.
It wouldn't be surprising if the deceased committed suicide. Sounds like an important detail.
Yeah, I guess so. They're just trying to speed up the process, I guess. Dennis seemed
Does that
depressed.
mean the deceased had a motive for killing himself?
Oh, I guess we're not gonna listen to the rest of it. I want to listen to the rest of it. Hey! It's like, I still need like 11 and 12. What's the point of having them?
Around 3 p.m.? No, I wouldn't have a clue. I was already fixing a washing machine at my next appointment's house at that time.
I guess it's not important. Never mind. Sorry, John Travolta, I wasted your time. Let's go do this. Let's try sorting through the information. Blah, 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 that's the... So he was there...
Yeah. On the day of the incident, the
did not
electrician
mean
had
to
been
skip through
asked to
that.
repair the deceased's air. The electrician went to the deceased's room at noon and left after finishing his work. Both the deceased's neighbor and the electrician himself agree on this.
Cool. I like combining pieces of evidence. Okay. It's a fact that the electrician went to Dennis's room around noon. Yep. Dennis seemed depressed. Does this fit with my other information? What? That day he had an electrician come to his house. I thought those would go together. Does this fit with my other information? No.
Indeed. Both of these facts
Okay.
relate to the deceased.
That day he seemed depressed. Okay, actually that does make sense. I'm just dumb. I thought it was about like a physical action.
The last time the deceased was seen alive was...
Between noon and 1 p.m. It's true. Excellent reasoning.
That's
Hey,
right.
thank you,
At
game.
that time, he seemed...
Depressed. He was already dead. Hey, I like that
Yes.
it's telling me I'm
This comes
excellent.
from the electrician's testimony.
They want me to feel good about myself.
The last time we
That's
believe
nice.
the deceased could have been alive is...
It's believed that the latest sinister alive was around 3. But, is that true? Dennis's condition. Okay.
Indeed. The neighbor reports hearing a sound from the room at that time. Within an hour after that, a fire started in his room. The deceased was later discovered dead. That's all we know at this point.
I gathered quite a bit of information. Suddenly, this part is not voice acted. Should I try sorting through it all now? Some of these look like I'll be able to learn more by asking Little Guy about them. Besides analyzing information for you, you can also speak to the investigator using the computer. Please talk to him. He's very lonely.
Hey, little guy. I want to go through the information
This song.
we've gathered so far.
This song's so dramatic and good. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet though.
Alright, let's piece it all together step by step.
Let's do that.
The deceased, Dennis Taylor, was found dead in his apartment. Let's see. His body was discovered because...
Bonnie was discovered because of a fire. Hey, oh god, my controller's like losing it. Hold on.
Yes. But by the time firefighters arrived on the scene, the fire had already gone out.
It's just a little baby fire. Nothing to worry about. Little baby one.
His corpse was found on the bed.
His corpse was found super fucking dead.
That's right. The FBI and police initially ruled this case as a suicide. The reason for that was...
Maybe the slash wrist? Yeah. The corpse was wearing a shirt? I mean, I guess he was wearing a shirt, but okay.
That's correct. The other reason was...
Door was locked. He didn't run from the fire.
Indeed. The slashed wrist and the chained door point towards suicide.
But then the fire just makes it weird.
It would seem he was so desperate for death that he would both slit his wrist and set his room on fire.
Does that not seem like overkill? I feel like had the murderer just like faked the death, you know, not set the room on fire somehow, like I feel like somehow that would have led us to investigate this less. But the fire's weird.
That isn't a surprising conclusion.
The knife blade does match the shape of the wound in the wrist.
Especially if he'd like, you know, just sat there for a while and it got all gross and no one wanted to look too much into it.
The blood on the blade matches his DNA. Lastly, the deceased's fingerprints were found on the handle of the knife.
Those are all true, but there was something odd about that wound on his wrist. First,
It was this one. I remember that.
another
I
point
remember
is...
getting that wrong last episode. If we do assume this is a suicide, another discrepancy is that the knife... There was no knife! It was on his left wrist. The knife was in his right hand. But his right hand was broken. Is that what I'm supposed to get from this? I'm trying to like learn my lefts from my rights right now. Yeah, what is it? Opposites, Abby, opposites. There was no knife!
His finger was fractured. Would he have been able to use a knife with a wounded hand?
It's very unlikely, but that's not the only thing that raises doubt.
Well, they're like forgetting that the finger break happened after he died.
If he did die of the knife wound, he would have bled to death. However, investigating the corpse points to a different cause of death. That is...
Asphyxiation. Or this, yeah. Victim died from blood loss. There was something else odd. The wound that supposedly caused the blood loss. The wound on the left wrist. Okay. Okay, video game.
That's right. The petechia on the eyes, and the strange bruise on his abdomen.
We're pretty damn close to figuring this out. I wonder if I should just, like... My problem is I can't remember how many steps there are, so I'm like, do I just finish this out in one episode or nah? I feel like we're pretty damn close.
There's more than enough evidence to doubt that this was a suicide.
I still need to investigate the area, though.
But according to the electrician's statement, the victim seemed like he might be in a state to commit suicide.
Indeed. There are too many uncertainties to be able to draw a conclusion at this point.
The reason I can't tell how close we are is because I've
I
played
might
this
have to
before and I know who
investigate
fucking
this
did it.
myself. Little guy, get me approval to enter the area.
Hey, there we go. I just said we're gonna have to go in there.
You shouldn't have a problem, Dr. Kimishima. I'm sure my bosses will approve you right away.
Yes, but I don't intend to waste any time. I'm going there right now.
Yeah,
deal
you
with the
are.
rest on your end.
Crime scene. Woo! Let's go. Whee! I get to leave my house. Let's fucking go. Way too excited to visit a crime scene right now. It's okay. Oh, this song's good. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So... the door is probably an investigation point, yeah? No, the chain. The chain! Oh, I don't have access to any of my other items. Sag. What do we need to know interest? We're trying to figure out the locked room. Whatever. I guess they want me to click on this first.
This is a table. Now that I look closely, the burns are most severe right here. What was burning here?
No one knows. Little man's gonna have to analyze. Wow, I can't speak English today. Analyze this for us today.
If I send this
Ashes.
for analysis, I might find out what was on fire on the table.
And what about this?
It's the ceiling fan. There's a
That
space
shit's
selector
broke
and a
though.
timer.
Are you seeing this? Now me.
One of the
Shit's
blades
broken.
seems to be broken though.
Seems strange. This is odd because the repairman came that fucking day. The firefighters broke it. And also, why would he have an electrician come to his house to fix stuff if he was about to kill himself 10 minutes later? That doesn't make any sense.
The electrician had
Did he
supposedly
want it to have
come
like
fix the
nicely
wall.
aired as he died? I mean, I guess, but you have to pay the guy. It's like, so it's like, really, would you want to go through that shit?
I need to review
It's
his
sus as
testimony
fuck.
to confirm what he actually fixed.
He said he swapped a cable out. I remember. Okay. Is that a snowboard? Old ass television? I guess none of this shit's important. The place where the body was. Wow, that poster's just up there, huh? That poster's just up there. It's a pinup poster. I suppose this is the kind of woman he liked. And he put it up there. So he could look at it as he passed away. As he passed from this world. Wow. Forgot about the ceiling poster. Okay. Blood land.
This is where the deceased's corpse was. If this blood stain is his blood,
Then he bled here. Oh god, lefts and rights. He was not doing a handstand. Lying on his back. I did just have to like fucking put my hands out and like think about it. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm terrible with my lefts and my rights.
yes, the injury was on his left wrist. From the position of the blood stain, it would appear he was lying face
Staring
up
at
on
his
the bed.
poster, like I said.
There was only the one blood stain, so he didn't move around much after his wrist was slit. If this truly is a suicide, that would mean that he bled to death here. However, the amount of hemorrhaging
He was
seems to
too
be
busy looking
small
at that
for a man
poster.
to completely bleed out.
Interesting. But we don't have our fucking spray. What's this weird stain on the floor? Oh, she doesn't give a shit about it. Okay, what's in his dresser? Not a big fan of organization, I see. Damn, Naomi!
Who's this in the picture?
Oh, I was actually supposed to click on that? Okay, cool.
The deceased's friend?
I'm just clicking on stuff. It's like Ace Attorney. You can look at
I
everything.
was so caught up in the case that I didn't check the man's background.
Oh, hello?
Little guy, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I hear you. Did you need something, Dr. Kimishima?
Hello?
Yes. Can you do me a favor and look into the deceased's friends? I'm going to send you a picture right now. Try getting a hold on whoever that is.
All right. Is there anything in particular you'd like us to find out?
Just about about his mental state and or his lifestyle?
Let's see. First, about the deceased himself. It'd be great
So we can
to
get,
find
like,
out more
I don't
about
know,
the day of the
another
incident.
read on his mental state besides a random electrician he doesn't know?
Alright, I'll make preparations to have them question. I'll send you the recordings of their answers, so please
The
check
fact that
your
we just
recorder.
trust that man is to say, oh yeah, he looked pretty fucking depressed. Like, okay.
Good. I'm glad
Random
you can get on this so
man
quickly. I'll
who
be
doesn't
counting
know
on you.
him. I guess this is a tutorial case though, so I should- oh, did she say I should leave? Boo. Put the burns on the ceiling. She did indeed say I should leave. I'm trying to click on this. Time to go home and put some cards together. Let's go. Ah, Dr. Kimishima, I forgot to tell you. We interrogated the man in the photo who was found in the victim's room. As usual, I've transferred the voice data over to you. Please use the recorder to review the interview. Alright. This conversation is about the victim's acquaintances, right? He may have some valuable information for us. At least information regarding the victim on the day of the incident. I should keep my ears open while I listen to it. As opposed to having your ears closed like every other time you listen to something. James Morton. Dennis's friend. He was asked about how the victim had acted before his death. Hello.
What you want, man? Why are you calling me out here? Huh? You want to talk about Dennis? You're better off asking his girlfriend.
Mans has a girlfriend? Okay, good to know.
Huh? Her name's, Stella. Yeah, she's at the
Stella.
club down on Roulette Street. Yeah, she can probably tell you more about Dennis than I can. That guy, huh? No, nothing. He's a friend of mine, you know? I don't hate him. We were
But-
drinking together the night before he died, after all. He did seem pretty flush recently, if you know what I mean.
Had to cash monies.
He called me up out of the blue and said he'd pick up the tab that night. That wasn't really important. He called me. That wasn't really important. It was just how he normally brags. He was all proud of this red Portland Jacks t-shirt he was wearing too.
A Portland Jacks t-shirt. If he was telling the truth, the victim was wearing that shirt on the day of the incident.
Didn't he say it was the night before? I gotta read that shit again. Pretty sure he was wearing a dress shirt.
In any case, after hearing this testimony, it seems hard to believe that the deceased would have committed suicide.
I mean, I don't know, cause isn't one of the things they tell you about like, oh, if somebody's about to commit suicide, they'll like, well, they give things away. I don't know if it's spending money, like a crazy man, but like if you think you're not gonna use the money, you know. If he's bragging, however, that's another
The
thing.
man said in his interview that the deceased had a girlfriend. I wonder if HQ knows who she is.
HQ apparently knows who everyone on the planet is, which is terrifying.
This is worth asking
So-
the little guy about.
I swear to God.
Yes, did you call Dr. Kimishima?
I need you to look into somebody for me. A woman named Stella Abbott.
Jesus Christ, I thought her last name was gonna be Stella Artois, like the beer.
Oh, the deceased's girlfriend?
That'd be
Well,
funny.
Technically his ex.
That doesn't matter. Can you find her?
Okay, little guy.
We already have.
Well, technically he's dead, so they're not in a relationship anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ, how do they already find this lady?
Should I send you the recording?
I guess because they interviewed this man, and then he said her name, and they found her.
Please. Now, if you don't mind. I feel like I'm getting closer to understanding who Dennis Taylor really is.
I gotta re-listen to that thing. Hold on. Before we end the episode. Didn't he say he took him out for drinks the night before?
What you want? Huh? Her name's... Yeah, she can probably tell you more. That guy, huh? We'd been drinking together the night before he died, after all. He did seem pretty flush recently.
He said
You know
night
what I mean?
before.
He called me up out of the blue and said he'd pick up the tab that night. That wasn't really important. It was all proud. The red ones are a limited edition or something. Didn't you know that?
He said night before, so he wouldn't have necessarily been wearing that shirt the day he died. Now me! Okay, that's gonna bother me. Something's not right. But he said the day before. Okay, well, next time on AbbyGames, I'm going to be taking a look at that man's personal effects. However, he did indeed say they went out for drinks the night before he died, so he could have changed his clothes. I don't know. Also, why the fuck, if you got a limited edition shirt, are you really gonna wear it? That shit, you wouldn't want to get dirt on that. You wouldn't want to, like, you wouldn't want to breathe on that shirt if it was really limited edition and rare. Like, God, no. You'd frame that shit and put it on your wall of your house. Anyway, that's enough about that. Like I said, next time on AbbyGames, we will be investigating the man's personal effects and finishing up this case, probably. So forget about all that stuff I said about finishing this up in one episode. That's not going to happen. There's quite a few more steps, I believe. There's at least one more interview. I have to go to the scene at least one more time. You know, that sort of things from what I remember. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try and get this series kind of more on a roll in terms of posting more consistently, finishing it faster and all that, because I really like this game and I want you guys to experience it too. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Also, I don't know, I need to get back on the YouTube train, man. It's been way too much time of just almost nothing. So yeah, I will see you soon, hopefully with more Trauma Team, or more Love Live, or more Pokemon Snap. I have many things going on, maybe even more Paper Mario. I kind of abandoned that playthrough, but I'm thinking this is going to be the playthrough I focus on the most until I finish it, and then we'll like go back to some other things. I want to finish this game. I've been playing it for 3 years on this channel. Like a little scrub, I keep taking breaks. Sometimes the breaks have to happen, sometimes they just happen. Anyway, TLDL, too long didn't listen. I will finish this game eventually. I'm hoping to get this show on the road. But until then, have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. I also have a Discord server, which if you're not in that, we have a lot of fun in there, so there's a link in the description for that. You can go join that down there. I also stream on Twitch, so if you want to follow me on there, it's twitch.tv/CaptainAbbyGames. There's also a link in the description if you would rather click on that. And yeah, I'll stop talking. I will leave you alone. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody!